But as for us, man, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's give our offensive keys to victory, man. BlackieChan, we're going to start with you.
All right. Offensive keys to victory is, of course, we got to make sure we block Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant. But I really think just giving Lincoln or Miller Moss at least a good 3 to 4 seconds to dissect this defense and really just have time to, of course, get to his skill positions. But I think the main position that he's going to want to utilize the most is Lake McRee. I think Lake McRee is going to be big for this. So I'm excited to see him get his first touchdown because I think it will be in this game, especially in the red zone. We all know that they're going to try to double up on Jacoby Lane and Deuce Robinson. So I think this will be a big breakout game for Lake McRee. And then just one more thing, so I don't take everyone else's. Be balanced.
Yep. All right, Guns.
Yeah. So pretty much, this is going to be our I would say our biggest test for the offensive line in terms of their front seven. Even Josiah Stewart, I don't think that's a guy that really gets mentioned a lot. He's on the edge more, but I mean he's somebody to be aware of. So that kind of worries me a little bit, but just commit to the run, stay with the run. It's gonna be similar to the LSU game in terms of how we're gonna run the ball. Maybe a little less. They are pretty still stout in the run game, but stuff that we talked about, in chats and stuff. I mean, if we can model our offensive game similar to the Texas game, how Texas approached Michigan, I mean, this would be not a cakewalk, but we'll be in good hands and we'll handle business. So, do the sweeps on the end with the running backs, outside zones, like BlackieChan said, get the tight end involved. I mean, that was their first touchdown was a throw to the tight end. So, I agree with BC. I think we're going to see a big game from Lake, and the rest of that room, and just let Moss do the thing, like always. So,
Bro.
For me, I would say establish the run. I know that Michigan is going to have two big guys on the D line, so our O line has to step up and make sure that Miller Moss is clean, doesn't have pressure throughout the game. So I know establishing a run is going to be big time for that to happen, right? So hopefully Woody Marks does his thing, and the O line steps up and can contain. Or not contain, but at the very least, not make it, very difficult for Miller Moss throughout the game. So, I think Woody Marks is going to be big. And, once we establish the run, Miller Moss is going to do his thing and just dissect the secondary, whether it's quick slants or throwing it. We only have one Will Johnson, so he can't cover all our guys. So I think once we establish the run, the air attack is going to open up, and wouldn't be surprised if we have a really good balanced attack throughout the day and go from there.
Yeah, I took the words right up my mouth, man. As far as not having enough Will Johnsons on the scene, but Will Johnson is a guy that I tried my best to get him over here, man, to LA, man. But yeah, man. For us, man, if we can run the ball, all eyes are going to be on the offensive line. Mm-hmm. For me, it's the perfect game for those guys to raise those draft stocks. Being man, don't worry about it. We got you. If you guys don't know, Dust Jordan, he's our resident Ohio State fan. But yeah, man, I fully expect Jonah to go out there with something to prove. You know what I mean? And Emmanuel as well, man. This is a perfect game to do it, right? You got the two best D tackles in the game right now that you're going against. So it's perfect time to go ahead and make a name for yourself. And vice versa on the other side of the ball, man. So all eyes are going to be on this game, like I mentioned earlier. So if we can establish the run, we're good. And if we can jump out early, it could get ugly.
Yep.
So it's gonna be nice to see, man. See how we respond to this challenge. This game is gonna tell us a whole lot about this team, especially line and development.
One thing I want to add to mine is make Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham tired. And what I mean by that, go side to side, like make them run sideline to sideline. So maybe do quick runs outside, like sweeps outside, making them run across the field. Make them want to get off the field, like have to take breaks. Like we need them to be tired.
Yeah, not to add on and jump on, but to like his point, I mean, there was a point in the Texas game where, I mean, Graham kind of just gave up. I mean, the sweep on the outside, the running back was past him. He was like, all right, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm done. So to his point, you know, get him exhausted, get him mentally exhausted, and boom. Get him.
Wow, Jordan. We'll hold on to this a little bit later, but damn, Jordan, that'd be nice.
All right.
What are your keys, B. Jones? Oh no, you did just say it.
Yeah,
you did.
he gave us a
Man, hold on. You gonna see you tell me, man? You just ignored me for the past.
No.
Yeah, he did, dude. He did.
I got distracted with BlackieChan saying his last thing at the end. I was like, wait, no, you're right. You went already.
Man,
you said establish the run. Exactly.
That's all you heard?
I heard more, but you know what I'm saying.